KT McFarland. She's former national security advisor to Presidents Nixon, Ford, and Reagan. KT, welcome back. Always good to have you here.
Thank you.
So I remember you and I talking several months ago about the NIE, the National Intelligence Estimate, which basically said that it was clear that Iran had stopped their nuclear program several years ago, and a lot of people were very shocked about that.
Well,
so what is this all about?
No, the NIE came out and said there are three components to developing nuclear weapons. One, enriching uranium, which Iran has not stopped and obviously continues. Number two, it's the ability to put it all together. And number three, it's the ability to have missiles to deliver those weapons. Now, number one, enriching uranium, they're still doing it. They're ramping up their efforts. Number two, assembling all of the technology. No, that's what they've suspended. But that's the easiest thing they can turn back on. So I think it's without doubt. And the French foreign minister came out today and made a comment. The Atomic Energy Commission has said the same. Iran is not looking at peaceful nuclear weapons. Iran has on its to-do list making nuclear weapons. Now that, coupled with their efforts in Iraq, is very troublesome.
Well, they clearly make a big show of, going through the plants and showing everything off. Ahmadinejad is clearly pleased with the progress. What does the U.S. do? What does the rest of the world do? Well,
we have UN sanctions. We have U.S. economic sanctions. At a minimum, we should continue to squeeze Iran economically, and I think the U.S. should continue to isolate Iran economically, politically, diplomatically. The UN should ramp up its efforts. It's probably not going to do so, however. We keep the military option on the table, although it should remain the last resort option. But I think the single most important thing we do is we stay in Iraq and finish the job.
Right.
What happens in Iraq makes a huge difference to Iran. What Iran wants us to do is get up and leave, and then they will move into southern Iraq, control that region, become a dominant power in the Middle East and in the Gulf region. That, coupled with nuclear weapons, is an ascendant and very frightening
quite a bit
Iran.
of that same sentiment that you're expressing on Capitol Hill today. KT, we'll be right back with more from you, and we will be right back here at the Live Desk.